Before anyone assumes their Social Security payment will look like someone else's, one important point must be clear now. The June 2026 Social Security raise can affect people differently depending on benefit type, payment schedule, state rules, Medicare deductions, and corrected or retroactive adjustments. That is why city and state matter, because location can affect taxes, SSI supplements, Medicare savings programs, and the final deposit. The main question is simple: who qualifies, how much extra may be involved, and when should payment arrive? Viewers are also asked to comment yes or no on whether they received a Social Security increase in the first half of 2026. Each year, the Social Security Administration, or SSA, adjusts benefits through the cost of living adjustment known as COLA, which helps Social Security and SSI payments keep up with inflation, including groceries, housing, utilities, medications, and daily essentials. For 2026, the official COLA was set at 2.5%, and according to SSA Gov, that adjustment began with January 2026 payments, meaning most beneficiaries should already have been receiving slightly higher monthly amounts since the start of the year. June 2026 matters because it is the midpoint of the benefit year, and many seniors are checking whether they received the full raise, why the amount looks smaller than expected, or whether something was missed. Some beneficiaries may receive retroactive or corrected payments mid-year, especially after recent eligibility, filing status changes, or income updates reported to the SSA. SSI recipients also follow different rules from traditional Social Security retirement, disability, or survivor beneficiaries, so the date and amount can be different. The first qualifying group is retired workers receiving Social Security retirement benefits. If someone filed for retirement benefits at age 62 or older and is already receiving Social Security, they qualify for the 2026 COLA. The 2.5% increase should have been applied automatically with the January 2026 payment, with no separate application, special form, or call required. In dollar terms, the SSA's own published figures say the average monthly retirement benefit in 2026 is approximately $1,076 per month. A 2.5% increase on that average equals about $49 more per month, or roughly $588 more per year compared with 2025. Some people may see less in their net deposit because of Medicare Part B, but the official COLA itself is 2.5%. The second group is Social Security Disability Insurance recipients, also known as SSDI beneficiaries. SSDI recipients also qualify for the 2026 COLA because disability benefits follow the same COLA rules and are paid from the same Social Security trust funds. If someone on SSDI has not seen any change since January, they should contact the SSA directly at 1-800-77213 or log into their My Social Security account at ssa.gov to verify the current benefit amount. The third group is Supplemental Security Income Recipients, or SSI recipients. SSI also receives the 2026 COLA, but the maximum federal amounts and payment schedule are different. For 2026, the maximum federal SSI payment is $967 per month for an individual and $1,350 per month for an eligible couple, based on the SSA's official 2026 SSI payment tables at ssa.gov. SSI is usually paid on the first of the month, but if the first falls on a weekend or federal holiday, the payment may arrive on the last business day of the previous month. That is why SSI recipients should confirm their date through SSA.gov, their My Social Security account, or their bank. The fourth group is survivors and dependents. Widows, widowers, and dependent children receiving Social Security survivor benefits also qualify for the same 2.5% COLA increase. If a survivor or dependent has not seen any payment change, the best step is to check the online account or call the SSA for confirmation. Now notice this: payment dates are just as important as eligibility. For most retirement, disability, and survivor benefits, the SSA uses a birthday-based schedule. For June 2026, if the beneficiary's birthday falls from the 1st through the 10th of any month, the payment is scheduled for Wednesday, June 11, 2026. If the birthday falls from the 11th through the 20th, the payment is scheduled for Wednesday, June 18, 2026. If the birthday falls from the 21st through the 31st, the payment is scheduled for Wednesday, June 25th, 2026. There are two major exceptions. First, anyone who has been receiving Social Security since before May 1997 is usually not on the birthday-based schedule, and their payment generally arrives on the 3rd of each month, which means Tuesday, June 3rd, 2026, for the June payment. Second, SSI recipients generally receive their payment on the 1st of each month. For June 2026, the 1st is Sunday, June 1st, so many SSI recipients may receive payment on Friday, May 30th, 2026, or Monday, June 2nd, depending on bank processing time. Beneficiaries should verify details at SSA.gov, where COLA information, payment schedules, and account tools are published for free. To verify the 2026 COLA, beneficiaries can visit SSA.gov COLA to check personal benefit amounts, payment history, upcoming dates, and benefit verification letters. They can use My Social Security at SSA.gov My Account. To see the full year's calendar, they can search SSA 2026 payment schedule on SSA.gov. If a question cannot be answered online, the SSA can be called directly at 1-800-7721-1213, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. local time, and TTY users can call 1-800-325-778. Here is where state-by-state rules become important. A Social Security payment can be affected by where a person lives, because state tax rules, SSI supplements, and Medicare assistance programs differ. At the federal level, up to 85% of Social Security benefits can be taxable depending on combined income. But state rules vary. As of 2026, most states do not tax Social Security benefits at all, but a handful of states still tax some or all Social Security income. These states have historically included Colorado, Connecticut, Minnesota, Montana, New Mexico, Rhode Island, Utah, Vermont, and West Virginia, although some have recently passed laws to reduce or eliminate the tax for lower-income seniors. Because tax laws change, beneficiaries should check their State Department of Revenue or a qualified tax professional for the exact 2026 rule. SSI recipients also need to know about state supplementary payments, or SSPs. Many states add money on top of the federal SSI amount. California, New York, and Massachusetts typically offer some of the highest state supplements in the country, meaning an SSI recipient in one of those states could receive significantly more than the federal maximum of $967 for an individual. Other states offer only small supplements, and some offer none. To find out whether a state supplement applies, SSI recipients can search state supplementation on SSA.gov or contact a local SSA office. Another state-based issue involves Medicaid and Medicare savings programs, which can help pay Medicare premiums, deductibles, and co-pays, with income limits varying by state. Anyone worried that Medicare Part B is taking away part of the raise should check Medicare savings programs in their state, because many seniors miss this help. Now let's talk about why the net raise may feel smaller than expected. For many Medicare beneficiaries, the Medicare Part B premium is automatically deducted from Social Security. In 2026, the standard Medicare Part B premium increased to $185 per month, up from $174.70 in 2025. That increase can offset part of the 2.5% COLA, making the final deposit feel smaller than the gross raise. However, the federal hold harmless provision says a person's net Social Security payment cannot go down from one year to the next solely because of a Medicare premium increase. So even if the premium rises more than the COLA, the check is protected from dropping for that reason alone. Anyone who believes a Medicare deduction is wrong should call 1800 Medicare or visit Medicare.gov to review the account. Before closing, 3 practical steps matter. First, create or log in to My Social Security at SSA.gov My Account. It is free, takes about 10 minutes, and gives access to benefit amounts, payment history, upcoming deposit dates, and a benefit verification letter for landlords, banks, or assistance programs. Second, check eligibility for a Medicare Savings Program or Extra Help. A Medicare Savings Program may pay the Part B premium for people with limited income, while Extra Help is a federal program that helps with prescription drug costs. These programs are underused and can save hundreds or even thousands of dollars per year. Beneficiaries can visit medicare.gov, look for help paying costs, or call 1-800-MEDICARE to ask about qualification. Third, read every SSA notice received by mail or online. The SSA sends important information about COLA increases, Medicare premium changes, and benefit adjustments, and no SSA letter should be thrown away without being reviewed. If a notice is confusing, beneficiaries can take it to a local SSA office or call 1-800-772-WALAW13 for help. Anyone who recently changed mailing address should update it immediately at ssa.gov, because an outdated address can lead to missed notices. The full June 2026 message is clear. The official Social Security COLA is 2.5%. It started with January 2026 payments, and it applies to retirees, SSDI recipients, SSI recipients, survivors, and dependents. But the amount each person actually sees may vary because of benefit type. Medicare deductions, state taxes, state SSI supplements, income changes, corrected payments, and bank processing times. Most retirement, disability, and survivor payments in June 2026 follow the birthday schedule of June 11th, June 18th, or June 25th, while pre-May 1997 beneficiaries generally receive payment on June 3rd, and SSI recipients may see timing around May 30th, June 1st, or June 2nd because June 1st falls on a Sunday. The safest step is always to verify the personal record through SSA.gov, the My Social Security account, the official payment schedule, the bank, Medicare, and state agencies where needed. This information can help seniors, disabled workers, SSI recipients, survivors, dependents, and families understand what to expect, avoid confusion, and make sure no available benefit or assistance program is overlooked. Sharing this with parents, grandparents, neighbors, church friends, and anyone who depends on Social Security could help them understand payment dates, raises, deductions, and savings options. Anyone watching should leave their city and state, answer whether they saw a raise in 2026, ask benefit questions in the comments, like the video if it helped, and subscribe with the bell on so important Social Security updates are not missed. CHAR count 11,000.